Hello and welcome. Today we are going to tackle a common and sometimes frustrating Python error, the EOFError, specifically when it says ran out of input while you are using the pickle module. Pickle is a fantastic tool for saving Python objects to a file, a process called serialization, and then loading them back later, which is called deserialization. But when you try to load your data and get this error, it can be a real showstopper. So what does EOFError actually mean? EOF stands for end of file. The error is telling you that Python was trying to read bytes from your file to reconstruct your object, but it hit the end of the file before it expected to. It ran out of input. Let's break down the most common reasons this happens and how you can fix them. First, and most simply, the file you are trying to read from might be completely empty. This can happen if your program created the file but crashed before it could write any data, or if you are running the reading part of your script before the writing part has ever run successfully. The fix is to check if the file has any content before you try to load from it. You can do this by checking the file size. Second, you might be opening the file in the wrong mode. Pickling involves writing and reading bytes, not text. You must use binary mode. When writing, you should open the file with WB, and when reading, you must use RB. If you forget the B and just use R or W, you are using text mode, which can corrupt the data and lead to this error. Another common issue is an incomplete write. If your program was interrupted while it was writing the pickle file, the file will be corrupt and cut short. The best way to prevent this is to always use a with statement when you open files for writing. The with statement guarantees that the file will be properly closed, even if an error occurs. Finally, a slightly more advanced cause is when you try to load multiple objects from a single file. If you save several objects one after another into a file, you can't just call pickle.load in a simple loop. Once you read the last object, the next call to pickle.load will find the end of the file and raise the EOFError. The correct way to handle this is to wrap your pickle.load call inside a while true loop with a try, except block. You continuously try to load an object, and when the EOFError is raised, you accept it and gracefully break out of the loop. This is the expected way for Pickle to signal that there's no more data to read. So, to recap, always check if your file is empty, double check that you are using binary mode RB, use the with statement for safe file handling, and use a try except block to handle reading multiple objects. I hope this guide helps you squash that EOFError for good. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful and learned something new, please consider liking the video and subscribing to support the channel. It truly helps us create more content like this. See you in the next one.